Hello and welcome back to more Famicom Detective Club, the Missing Heir, where last time we continued our investigations into some stuff about the will and some stuff about a mysterious daughter who is going to inherit half of all the things that ever existed. So interesting. We still don't know anything about the stain that was on the carpet, but hopefully we'll find out more about that today. But for now, we're gonna go to Amachi's apartment, who's the man that will definitely not end up betraying us by the end of this game. I don't know what you're talking about. There will be no betrayal here happening whatsoever. Yeah, I foresee no future in which it turns out that the person who just so happened to stumble upon us when we fell off a cliff is not evil anyway. Hello? Mr. Amachi, it's me. Oh, it's you. Hold on, let me open the door. I like how they actually show people going by in the elevator. Although I don't know why the elevator doesn't have doors that would shut so that you can't see people going by in the elevator, but yeah, it's a nice detail. I'll give them that. Sorry to bother you. Were you sleeping? Oh no, I was just watching TV. Please make yourself at home. So, any progress since we last saw each other? Oh, and he's asking about the progress of our investigation. How interesting. Well, about that, Mr. Amachi, it seems like I went to Metroid Village in order to investigate the Yoshio family. I see, so that's why you were there. In that case, do you now recall what you were doing at that cliff? Actually, I don't. Luckily for you. Alright, let's... My favorite part of the game, talking. That sounds like a dumb thing to say because, like, it's an investigation game. What I mean by that is, like, talking and hitting the same dialogue options 50 times in a row before I can leave. Instead of just being able to go, okay, this is this, we're done, moving on. You must be a really talented detective to be given the task of investigating the Yoshio family, he says, knowing that we haven't figured out who he is yet. That was a short little blurb. A legend about resurrection? That sounds interesting. It's more than just an old legend among the villagers. They seem to believe it even to this day. I'm sure it's not true, but it does sound interesting. Okay, well, I guess, now it's time to get into the juicy stuff about the people who we actually care about. So I don't know that person. However, my instinct tells me this person is somehow related to your accident. Oh, but don't take my word for it. I'm just an amateur. Did I overstep my bounds? You don't know the person... Oh. So is talking to you just the same... Okay, I guess we'll ask about myself. So have you gotten your memory back? Not completely. Luckily for you. Okay, did you know anything? Like, literally anything. You never know, I might be of some help, so feel free to visit anytime. I thought you were going to be some help, but everything I asked you, you've just been useless. You've told me, I don't know, maybe they'll be useful. Why are you asking me? I don't know. I heard that Yoshio Corporation is venturing into new industries, something the president's been wanting to do. Because Kiko objected, the plan had been delayed for a long time. The paper said the period expired this year, though. I guess the chairwoman's death is convenient for the president. How interesting. Okay, now we can leave. I guess that's the one piece of information. I think I'll call it a day. I got exactly one piece of useful information. Some breaking news. It seems like there's been an incident. Oh, has there now? The president of Yoshio Corporation, Kanji Yoshio, was found murdered in the home of the former chairwoman. Oh. Oh. And so the plot thickens. Kanji was murdered. Also, what are the odds that at this exact moment that would be playing? Okay, you better get over there quick. Yeah, I'll get going. Yeah, you tell me what to do, person with no relevance to anything, I'm sure. Well, I did not have this on my bingo card. There are police all over the storage area. They're causing quite the commotion. Okay, where do I even begin to get at? Is there anyone to talk to? The policeman. Hey, may I? May I call you over to me? Hello, Officer Meekins. Hey, who are you? This area is restricted. I'm sorry to intrude, but I work for Utsuki Detective Agency. Do you mind if I take a look around? You're from Utsuki's? So you're the one who was investigating this place? In that case, go on inside. That was easy. Okay, then inside we go. Can I get closer to the body? Sure, but don't touch the corpse or anything around it. I wasn't planning on it. Just planning to try to get some clues and figure out what happened here. Okay. Oh dear. His eyes are wide open. It's as if he was desperately pleading for something moments before his death. Hey, you can't just come on without permission. Okay, well, cool. I got permission. Well, I do have permission. I'm from Utsuki Detective Agency. Is that right? Fine, just don't mess with anything. What a lovely chap. Okay. I mean, I would try to talk to you, but you've kind of been a total twit to me recently, so I'm just gonna not bother. We're just gonna examine the body. Examine the body. There isn't much blood. Maybe it's because the knife is still inside of him. I would assume so. Yes. There's something shining down here that the game definitely doesn't want me to see, obviously. There's a key. I wonder what it's for. Is it the safe to an inheritance or something like that? The symbol of inheritance or whatever? Can I take the key? There's a take thing. Okay, finally. We can finally use the take function for something. Hey, don't touch it. You're going to get your fingerprints on it. Sorry. Well, after the key was sent to forensics and the police showed it to Zenzu, he warned them it was for the storage room. Okay, so not quite as exciting as I thought it was going to be, but, you know. Alright, let's see, what else? Can I examine the actual murder weapon itself, maybe? I can, okay. I didn't know if that was lumped into the body wound. The stab wound is pretty deep. Right, it would have taken a lot of force. What an astute observation. Okay, I guess we gotta talk to this tool now. He's probably gonna tell me to bug off, but we gotta try. Alright, a single stab wound to the heart. He must have died instantly. Also, I like how we have to ask what the cause of death is if we wouldn't have already known that. Time of death. It must have happened between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. last night. However, that doesn't line up with the butler's account. Okay, well, what's the butler's account? People love to be vague in this universe. Alright, I guess I'll have to talk to the butler later. What could you gather from examining the body? Also, this man's been taking a photograph of the same book on that shelf for like 10 minutes now. Looks like a sudden assault from the front with a knife. No real defensive wounds. Likely he knew his attacker. Okay. That's an interesting conclusion to reach, but whatever. Can I leave, or is there more stuff for me to actually look at here? I guess I can examine the stuff behind the shelf. For a crime scene, this place is awfully neat. Oh, I didn't pick on anything. Okay. There are many antique items stored here. They all look expensive. They're lightly covered in dust. I guess not many people come in here often. Well, I mean, it's a storage room, so... Feel free to talk to the Yoshio family. Supposedly, the butler was the first to find the body. Of course it was. Why wouldn't it have been? It's the butler, alright. Kanji's body is at the back of the storage area. Sir Magic, Sir Kanji is... Oh, how could this happen? I know, I'm shocked too, however. I can't help but think that this is only the beginning. What? Alright, well, I guess we'll finally get the chance to talk to you. I guess I'll start with where you were. Please excuse my rudeness, but may I ask what you were doing between 10 and 11 last night? You're asking for my alibi? It's just kind of standard procedure. It's, yeah, exactly. It's a valid question. Where were you last night? Let's hear the story. Let's get the juicy details. I was doing my usual rounds, checking the mansion starting around 11 and finishing at 12 a.m. Is that when you discovered Mr. Kanji's body? No, during that time the storage door was locked. As if that was gonna keep people out. Like, I know the intent of a lock is to keep people out, but it's like, locks can be opened. It's not exactly gonna stop anyone. But it does raise an interesting question. If the door was locked, then how did they get out of here? I guess there's a window back. Okay, never mind. There's a window back there. Because I was wondering, like, wait, how would they have locked without the key? But then I'm like, oh wait, there's a door or a window something out there. I was confused. So I went to check inside, and there was Sir Kanji. But the police are saying like the murder likely happened between 10 and 11. Yes, the police also believe that I am mistaken. Wait, hold on. Wait, I might have just missed it. I might have been got. Okay, I then walked by a storage and noticed the lock had been removed. Huh. Well, I mean, that's again. So if I'm correct in that there's actually a way out of this building behind you, is that? Okay, yeah, there's a door right there. So never mind. There's another door beyond the storage. What is it? It's locked. I mean, it's still, there's another way out of this place, so I'm not exactly caught up on that little detail. But we should ask about the door, even still. And that door in the back, what's beyond it? I have no idea. I don't even know why. You are the butler for this family residence, and you don't know what's beyond that door. Really? That's what you're going with. That's your story. See, even I've never seen what's behind that door. Well, how would you have never seen what's behind that door? You're the butler. Okay. All right. I'm gonna call bullshit on that one. No way you wouldn't have. Actually, a few of the antiques that were stored in here are now missing, and the knife was one of the items we stored here. You stored a knife? Oh, that's a great idea. Yes, I'm sure of it, which means this must be I mean, it's murder too, but you know, sure. Who usually has the key to the storage? I think it was stored in the tobacco case in Mistress Kiku's bedroom. Do you think someone stole it? He said without a question mark. Well, I guess we'll ask about the tobacco case now. Tobacco case? Mistress Kiku kept it as a memento of the late master. Did Miss Kiku smoke? Yes, she used to. But ever since Dr. Kumada told her it was bad for her heart, she abstained from it. Since then, she was using it as a little storage box. I see, so where is this tobacco case? Ah, now that you mention it, the tobacco case seems to have suddenly vanished. How wonderfully convenient. What? I mean, well, the key's here, so she probably took the... Yes, whatever. Alright. Is there anyone else we can talk to here? We can talk to Akane. I guess Akane's here. News to me. Hello. Yes, did you need anything? I know this is a difficult time for you, but can you talk with me for a minute? No one is accusing you, Miss Akane. It's just part of the investigation process. But I already told the cops everything I know. Okay, well, I'm not the cops. I'm a detective. But I want to know the truth. Yes, but I'd love to hear what you told them myself. Okay. Alright, lay it on me, buddy. Which should we ask about? I mean, I guess we'll just go through all of them. Can you tell me where, what you were doing last time between 10 and 11? I told the police everything. Okay, I'm not the police. Just, You are making this really hard for me, Akane. Storage. Did you notice anything strange about the storage? I rarely ever go near it. But did you go near it? That's an evasive answer. Did you go near it last night? You're really bad at this, me. Like usually I can say that the main character's name is just bad at this, but this time I have to say me. Me, you're really bad at this, me. You'd follow up with that. That was an evasive answer. I want to know if you actually went near the storage last night, but whatever. What's beyond that door? I don't know. How does nobody in this freaking house know what? Imagine being one of these people and having a door in your residence and you just don't know what's behind it. Could you imagine, like in your house, you'd be like, hey, you know, this is a door that's been here as long as I've lived here, but I don't know what's behind it. Like, no, that did not happen. Sheer curiosity would have at one point led you to be like, hey, maybe I should check what's going on behind the door. Who knows what I'll find? I don't buy that even for a second. Mr. Zenzu mentioned some of the antiques are missing. Do you know anything about that? No, I don't know. Well, in that case, you must be innocent then. Do you know anything about the key to the storage? Oh my god. What? Okay, well, what do you know? Do you know anything? Do you know your name? Do you know what day it is? Do you know literally anything? I'll take the time of day at this point. And I'd like to ask you about Miss Kiku's tobacco case. I don't know. Oh my god, what a worthless conversation. Akane seems really shaken. You don't know anything. What the hell are you? Brother, why did this happen to you? Damn it, who would do such a thing? Brother, then that means, may I? Who are you? May I suggest you talk in the living room? Good idea, let's go. I can show them the way. I think we know how to get to the living room. I mean, we've been to the living room before, but, you know. Alright, we're back at it again. Hello, Jiru. Nice to finally meet you. If you'll excuse me. Before you go, can I ask where Miss Asuza is right now? I haven't seen her around today. Lady Asuza's in her room. I see. Anyway, please excuse me. Like, okay, I don't think Akane's the actual culprit because she's way too obvious to be the culprit. Like, she's way too obvious. But what a worthless conversation. I'll say we have a real murder case on our hands now as opposed to a fake murder case. But who could have killed Kanji? How long do you plan on standing there thinking to yourself, you're the one that wanted to talk to me? Besides, who the hell are you anyway? My apologies, my name is Trevor from Utsuki Detective Agency. Mr. Zenzu hired me for an investigation, so I've been visiting this residence. What? A detective? What does a detective want with me? What would a detective want to do with me? The brother of the person who died. What could a detective possibly want to know? Ah, my dear brother. I want to kill the murderer. How dare they do this to my brother? How dare they? You can start by cooperating with me. What do you say? Fine. You seem very reluctant to actually, you know, want to talk to me. Okay. Is there anything I can examine? Like, why is Why do I have the option to examine people? He seems to be losing his cool, but it kind of feels fake. That's just a worthless. I don't know why that's there. It's just a worthless option. Okay. This. Oh, good God Almighty. Oh, we're gonna be here a while. Okay, let's try to narrow down this list a little bit. Let's start with the most pressing issue. About my sister? She has a lot of debt and really needs some cash. Since Yuri is still missing, she can't receive any of the inheritance. Her hands are tied. How's that? I think it'll benefit you to remember that. I remember. She was borrowing money from Kanji and Kiku. Okay. Speaking of which, can we ask about Kanji? What can you tell me about Mr. Kanji? There was a document I wanted him to review right away, but he didn't come to work today. I heard he might be here, so I came over and look what I walked into. Damn it, who killed Kanji? Not at this exact time. I don't really have the... See, that's the thing. Usually, when I play, you know, Ace Attorney, Danganronpa, the gameplay is centered around you being able to solve the mystery yourself. But I get the sense that this game isn't going to be like that. It's going to be more like you play it and the mystery solved for you. Which I'm honestly kind of excited about, because it means that I don't have to dedicate... Because, like, I feel like sometimes I rob myself of the eureka moments in those games when I... Because my brain is, like, constantly churning out, like, thinking about what's going on and what's happening with the mysteries and what actually happened and what the truth is, who the killer is and all that. And because I'm constantly doing that, it leads me to discovering things way earlier than the game wants me to in some instances. And I kind of feel like I rob myself of those moments in those games, so for once I'm actually kind of happy that, like, obviously my brain's still going to be thinking about what's going on. That's just... I can't just shut my brain off. That's not how that works. But I don't feel obligated anymore to try to solve them as early as I can in this game. So, you know, I can kind of just sit back and enjoy the ride and let the mystery be solved for once. Because that was the thing with, that's why I loved reading Agatha Christie's, because Agatha Christie was a masterful, like an ingenious mystery writer. And I was able to spot, you know, like connect the dots on a lot of her mysteries, but there were some that were just so extraordinarily crafted that there's no way anyone could have possibly seen it coming. And that's what I kind of, this game reminds me of Agatha Christie's Poirot mysteries, where, like, I'd be reading, or in this case I'm playing the game, and then you get to the end and you have the eureka moment where everything where everything is revealed, and it's like, oh my god, that was so smart. So I'm kind of hoping that happens here as well, so that I don't have a case. Like, I'm not actively trying to solve this one before it all gets revealed, is what I'm trying to say here. Anyway, but of course I'll still have theories as we go. Seems like there are some antiques missing from the storage. You know anything about that? You have no idea. I never go near there. No one ever goes. How could nobody? Oh my good god. You don't. Does this game really expect me to believe that not a single person in this house cared enough to go near the storage room ever? Let alone check the door? Really? Okay. Well, you said... Did he say something about... okay, I think he said something about Akira. Where's... Alright, we'll start up here. Why should I tell you you don't have the right to ask me that? I'm the detective. I have the right to ask you whatever the hell I want. I understand, please, I'm just asking you to cooperate. Wow, you are just a total prick. Alright, let's ask you about what you actually were talking about. I don't want to talk about that, Lola. Oh my god, I don't care what you don't want to talk about. We're trying to get some information. Oh my god, everyone just sucks in this world. Okay, do you know anything? Is there anything else you think is worth sharing with me? I don't have that time to deal with you. You don't have the time to deal with me! My job right now is to investigate the murder of your damn brother! And you little shit, you're like, I don't have time to deal with you. You are just the highest caliber of prick. Yay. Okay, well, since you're useless to me, can I scare you off by staring at you? Maybe? He seems to lose his cool, it kind of feels fake. That didn't do anything. I hate to ask this, but where and what were you doing last night between 10 and 11? What did you say? Are you accusing me? How dare you? Not even a cop. I'm a detective, you shithead. Why should I tell you? You don't have the right to... Oh my good... Everyone just sucks. Everyone's a total tool. You're all so useless. Oh, I guess there is one thing. With Kanji gone, Azusa no longer needs to pay back what she owes him. Well, maybe that's something for you. You know, it would have been real helpful if you had opened with that. But it's fine. Oh, speak of the devil.
Jero, what the hell? I heard you were here, so I came to see how you were doing. This is how you greet me? Aren't you the one that's thrilled about our brother's death? You are so fake. It's written all over your face.
What did you say? You're the one that's... Oh, forget it, it's ridiculous. Are we not even gonna bring that up? What? She kind of just accused you of being happy your brother's dead. Are you not gonna respond to... Oh, dear.
He just says whatever he wants, Detective. I strongly recommend you ignore everything you're saying.
No, I have some questions now. I have a lot of questions now. Yeah, you're just gonna leave? Okay, thank God she's back. Okay. Something. Yeah, you just dropped a bombshell on me. Of course I need something. Yes, I do.
Oh, for the love of God, say,
oh my God, everyone is such a little shit. Everyone just sucks so much. Oh boy, okay, well, first things first, word on the street is you're happy about this.
Stop making me talk so much.
Oh my good God almighty, why are you all such I don't, see, like, you want to feel remorseful because obviously they're suffering a great tragedy right now. You're all just terrible. Like, you all just suck so much. It's like, oh my God, I don't want to give you information, my throat is sore. I don't care. Like, I know that sounds mean, but I'm here to investigate the two deaths in your house in the past, like, 2 days. So, I would appreciate just a little cooperation. Like, I'm trying to help you guys out here, but every single one of you just sucks. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe one day, I mean, the butler's kind of cool, which means he'll probably betray us because, you know, that's just how that works. Can I ask what you're doing last night between 10 and 11? Oh my good God almighty. The butler's the only one who was reasonable enough to be like, yeah, of course I'll tell you. That's a reasonable question. You know, asking for my alibi during a murder investigation. What a very reasonable thing to do. I'm not answering that. Oh my good God almighty. This is the most frustrating investigation I've ever done because you're all just terrible. You're all uncooperative and little shitheads. Oh, I'm never gonna solve this. I'm never gonna get any information out of any of you because you're all just terrible. I heard that there are a few antiques missing from the storage. You know anything about that? Let me guess. I don't want to talk to you. I bet Akira stole them. So I've heard. Isn't it obvious that who killed Kanji? I mean, that's more useful than what you've told me previously, but since we're on the topic, do you want to tell me more about Akira, who is probably at the top of the list? Yeah.
You know what? I bet Akira killed him. You said there are some antiques missing from storage, right? My brother must have caught him red-handed in there. I wouldn't be surprised if Akira killed him.
Sounds like Akira's the type of person who would kill his own father to get what he wants.
Aren't you finished? I'm getting tired.
Well, I mean, now I just want to talk to Akira. Just like that, everyone's gone. The phone is ringing. Alright, well, I guess it's time to answer the phone. Hello? Yes, this is the Aishiro residence, but no one is Huh? Wait, who is this? Oh, me, I'm me, from Uzuki Detective Agency. Ah, I knew it. I recognized your voice. It's been a while. Huh? I haven't spoken to you since the last investigation. Seems like you got yourself involved in another murder case, huh? Another? I don't recognize his voice, but at least it seems like we're on good terms. I called to report the results of the forensics. We detected Akira Ayushiro's fingerprints on the storage key. Well, okay, that probably makes her guilty of the theft, but I don't know if that makes her guilty of the murder. I would check for fingerprints on the, you know, murder weapon. I'd go with that. Because if there's no fingerprints on the key, but no fingerprints on the murder weapon, then that suggests cognitive dissonance in terms of, like, there's no way she wouldn't have had the foresight to not put gloves on for when she took the key, but also, but have the foresight to put gloves on for when she took the knife to kill Kanji. Those two don't match, which means that it's two different people. So, unless you can confirm that her fingerprints are on the murder weapon itself, all you got right now is proof that she stole okay, maybe not proof that she stole, but proof that she broke into the storage room, at the very least. As a result, we're issuing a warrant for Akira's arrest as a key. No, buddy, whoa, hold on a minute. You've taken a gargantuan leap in logic there. No fingerprints found on the knife. Wow, okay, so, let me get this straight. All you found are fingerprints on the key to the storage room, which, yes, it's like, alright, she broke into the storage room, she stole some things, you got some evidence. You don't have, I don't know if I go so far as to say you have proof, but you have a pretty strong evidence to make, or a pretty strong case to make for that. But the fact that you have not found any fingerprints on the knife, do you not see any dissonance there with someone who doesn't have the foresight to mask her fingerprints for the key, but does for the knife? Surely you must notice a contradiction there. You must notice that something's wrong there. That's all I can tell you for now. Gotta go. You're really bad at this. I would have raised a question there. Akira killed Kanji, meaning he was trying to steal the antiques in the storage, just like Akusa said. And when Kanji caught him red-handed, but the fact that no fingerprints were found on the knife bugs me. They found one on the key, but not the knife? Wow, I mean, you know, that would have been great information to raise while you're actually on the phone with the cop, but it's just whatever. So, Magic, I have returned. Where did you go? I was showing the police the Kamada Clinic. Mr. Senzu, the police just called. Is that so? Well, what did they say? It's about Akira. What? There's a warrant out for Sir Akira? I did not tell you that. I did not tell you that. I just said that it's about Akira. That is not a thing that I just told you there, buddy. That you leapt to that conclusion by yourself. Which I guess is no different from the fact that the police leapt, like, they skipped 17,000 steps into the investigation process to immediately accuse Akira of murder, when all you've got right now is evidence that he was a thief, but okay. No, it can't be Sir Akira. I haven't seen him since that day. He used to visit Mistress Kiku in her room from time to time. I mean, I'm on your side here, on this one instance, but I have a bit of a stronger case as to why I'm on your side. Come to think of it, when Mistress Kiku passed, the tobacco case was already gone, I'm sure of it. Okay. And I guess alibi. A person's alibi can usually be determined based on their actions at the time of the estimated time of death, but your statement seems to contradict the currently given time frame. It's very important, so let me ask you once more. The door to the storage was locked, right? Yes, at that time it was definitely locked. I'm sure of it. Well, I mean, since none of you apparently know what the hell the door is, for some reason, I'd hazard a guess that door might be another entrance into the storage room. So, Magic, is there really a warrant out for Sir Akira's arrest? Yes, I'm afraid there is, which makes no sense at all, but okay. Oh, I just don't know what to make of all this. Yeah, I'm sorry, I lost my composure, I apologize. By the way, Sir Magic, Dr. Kumada said he'd like to speak with you. Oh, did he now? Dr. Kumada. Well, then I guess we know where we're going next. Yeah, see, I don't buy this. There's too glaring a contradiction between the knife fingerprints and the key fingerprints, and the fact that no one has thought to just check the door behind the door in the storage room is baffling to me. Like, I'm actually kind of bewildered at that I don't know about that one. And I still can't believe that we just so happened, the only reason we knew about this is because we just so happened to see the breaking news broadcast when we went over to, when we went over to go visit Amachi's apartment. I find that really, really funny. Hello. Oh, it's you. What a shock all this is, eh? Yeah, I never expected Mr. Kanji to be murdered. So Mr. Senju told me that you wanted to speak to me. Yeah, it's about Kanji. Okay, well then let's talk about, actually no, before we do that, I want to ask you about Akira, because, you know, we have some information about him. The main suspect is Akira, Kanji's son, which makes no sense at all. What? Is that so? I imagine Kanji let his guard down. It was his own son, for goodness sake. I don't buy this theory game. I was there for the autopsy report before you came. Maybe he was attacked from the front because it was his son, Akira. I asked him to let me know the final results of the autopsy. Thank you. Okay. Is that all you wanted to talk about? Can I ask you, how about I ask you about the tobacco case that seems to be so relevant? Tobacco case? I don't know. Miss Kiku used to be a pretty heavy smoker back in the day, but when I warned her of the dangers, she quit. Okay. Is there anything interesting here that I need to look at? Because I'm done talking to you. You know, one thing I'm being curious about, I feel like I tried to examine this before and it didn't do anything, but I find this oh, that's weird. The text block keeps moving up and down. I find this really interesting image. Like, why is this hanging here? You want to take your x-ray? Well, that is, no, that's not, I was just curious. I didn't injure myself, I'm just a little concerned. Oh, we're actually, I just wanted to know what that's doing up there. We don't need to, okay. I didn't really notice it before, but I don't think you need an x-ray for it. Really? That's a relief. But it tells me, how did you get hurt? Well, I was on top of Unakami Cliff. What in the world were you doing up there? You better have a good enough reason. What? That cliff is a famous suicide spot. People avoid that place like the plague. Okay. So, now my theory is that Amachi wanted to push me off the cliff and frame it as a suicide. And then when it failed, he's like, oh, well, you don't remember anything, do you? Oof. Oof. That's a big ol' oof. So I guess we can travel to the cliff top. Alright, I guess we're going to the cliff top. Where? Top of the cliff. Because surely going back to the suicide spot is a great idea. I really wonder why I came here that day. Probably to meet Amachi. I don't even remember coming here. Ayumi told me that I called her and I said I was going to meet someone here. Actually, Senzu's... So, okay. So, he just said that people avoid this place like the plague. You don't find any... You don't notice any problems with the fact that Amachi just so happened to be at the place that people avoid like the plague? You don't notice any glaring problems there? He said that I got a phone call from someone that I might obtain some valuable information. Think. Okay, what in the world are we supposed to do here? What in the world is used to check our surroundings, I guess? This is the top of the cliff. It's like no one comes here. And yet, Amachi was here. Okay, where can we even go? Travel to Kagura Temple? I mean, I guess we can go here. It's not like we have anything better to do. Is it time to talk to the judge again? Yay, the judge! Alright, well, I guess we'll see what you have anything interesting to say. Oh, it's you. You've come to listen to the legends again? Maybe. I'm here because Kanji Yoshio was found dead yesterday. What? Is that true? I hope they caught the culprit. He was just found dead like 10 hours ago. No, not yet, I'm afraid. I mean, yeah, it's not exactly... The case just opened. I don't know what you think we found so soon, but... While you're here, I guess I'll ask you about the legend again. Since that's what he said he wanted to know about. I wonder if Miss Kiku really rose from the dead. As if. It's nothing but folklore. The villagers are just making a big fuss about it. See, like, you know, you could go for the, like, oh, it's a ghost, so they wouldn't have left fingerprints on the knife. Woo-hoo. But I don't think they would go in that direction. I really don't think they would. Do you know anything of interest to me? Did you notice something that since I last saw you? What? No, nothing really. You're acting a little weird. Sorry, but I need you to leave now. What? Okay, that was sudden. Okay. Sure, okay, that was very, very sudden. Just gonna bug off? Alright, cool. Nice knowing you, buddy. I guess I'll go back to the cliff top then. Well, that was a worthless conversation. What the hell was the point of that? I really wonder why I came here that day. I don't even remember coming here. Yeah, so you've told me. What are we... Okay, that was a worthless side quest. What are we supposed to... What do you want me to check here? Do you want me to check the cliff itself, maybe? What are we doing here? Apparently this place is a famous suicide spot. I wonder how high the cliff actually is. Let's not find out. Let's go... No. Don't walk to the edge of the cliff. Hey, kid, watch what you're doing, you whippersnapper. Whoa, you scared me. Who are you? I'm Haikichi. I live in the village. This place is famous for suicide, so I thought you might be thinking about it. Oh, I'm not here for that. Sorry to scare you. Okay, well, I guess you're here now. Let's start asking him things. Is Unakami Cliff always this deserted? Yeah, it is. I'm pretty much the only person who comes here among the locals. Even the beach below is always empty. And no one notices a contradiction here with what Amachi was doing? No one? So if you fell accidentally, no one would notice. No one would notice. Okay. Let's ask more about that. So this place is known for suicide? Yeah, if you jump from here, you'd probably faint before you hit the water, making it a painless death. That's probably why it became famous. By the way, do you know of a woman that comes to this cliff often? She's very pretty. I wonder who she is. A woman? I came to find that pretty woman, but found you instead. What a shame. Sorry, I guess? She probably won't show up today. I guess I should head home now. That's just weird on multiple... Okay, so it's weird in the fact that there's someone who comes to the suicide cliff every day, but it's also weird because you are here every day waiting for someone to come to the suicide cliff? Really? Okay, what can we call her engage? Is there a pretty lady nearby to call or engage? Yeah, well, I don't know why that was highlighted in yellow, and there's no one here, right? Well, I guess we'll go back to... I guess we're winding down for the chapter. Look at the time, I should head back to the office. I'll be going now. Well, that was an interesting day's worth of investigations. That was quite a doozy. Okay. So is it gonna be revealed that this is the woman that they were talking? Oh wait, no. Oh wait. Because oh my god. Okay. So the one qualifier that they gave to, where's my stupid notebook? Here it is. The one qualifier that they keep constantly giving to Yuri Ayashiro, is it even, it's gotta be, no, okay. So the one thing that no one can shut up about is the fact that, oh god, there's a victims list. Oh my god, there's a list of, oh good god, oh, we're just getting started. Like, no one can shut up about how, oh, she was the most beautiful thing ever, it's a beautiful woman ever. And now that and she's been missing for 20 years, no one knows where she is. And the guy at the cliff is like, oh, the pretty woman comes by the cliffs every day or whatever. Because my first thought was going to be like, is it going to be her that comes to the cliff? Like, Ayumi, is it going to be her? But then I'm like, nah, because I'm wondering, like, what is her relevance to the story? Because so far all she's done is wake us up, or not wake us up, but come find us after we woke up, and then sit here and help me review the facts of the case, which is interesting considering the fact that she's on the cover of the damn game. You'd think she'd have a bigger role to play than that. So it's either going to be her, or it's going to be Yuri, because no one can shut up about, oh, she's so pretty, and then that guy's like, a pretty lady comes to the cliffs every day, whippersnapper. So, welcome back, Trevor. I saw this news today. Can you believe the murder? It sounds like an arrest warrant was issued for the victim's son. Is the Akira guy really the murderer? I don't think so, even for a second. But I feel like I need to look further into it myself to be sure. I agree, you got this. Of course, I've got your back too. To start things off, I looked into what Ayashiro Corporation is planning now that the president is dead. Excuse me, now that Kanji's out of the picture, it looks like Jiro finally attained full control of the company. Jiro, huh? Alright, well, okay, so that'd be why he'd be happy his brother's dead, but I don't know that... I need to know more about the relationship to know whether he would reasonably actually want him, whether he'd be willing to do that. And that Jiro had already started to restructure the company to his own benefit. This is a huge opportunity for him, as he had always operated before under the shadows of his predecessors. Interesting, thanks for looking into it. Anyway, should we do the usual? You know, the usual, our can opener routine. If you get that reference as to what I mean by can opener routine, can opener ritual, points. You get major points if you understand what I'm talking about there. It's a very specific TV show reference that I don't think anyone's going to get, but I'm hoping someone will. Alright, let's speculate. Kanji was found dead in the storage. The key to the storage was found with Akira's fingerprints on it. Plus, some of the antique items were missing. Akira supposedly had free access to Kiku's bedroom. Yeah, being a thief and being the murderer, those two things don't line up. The morning Kiku's body was found, the tobacco case went missing, and then it was the key to the storage. To sum it up, Akira stole the key, tried to steal antiques, but was caught, and then stabbed Kanji with the No, because why would she have brought... Okay, your theory is predicated on the fact that she would have... that he would have somehow not had gloves for when he used the key, but also had gloves for when he panicked upon being discovered and brought in the knife. I don't believe that. That makes no sense. What was Kanji doing in storage in the first place? I heard people really went in there, and finally... you know what I think happened? I think she went into the storage room, she locked, and then he went into the storage room, he got away with the theft, he locked it up tight, and he left. Because that would explain why the butler found the room locked. So then, he went off somewhere, and then, Kanji came back later with someone else to talk about something, possibly Jiro, who knows, and then things got out of hand, and then he was killed in the result, or in the process. That's gonna be what I think happened. Kanji's death put Jiro in charge of the Ayashiro Corporation. Couldn't talk much with him, but his attitude bugged me. Yeah, well, the attitude of everybody in this family bugs me, except the butler, because the butler's awesome. You're right. Jiro's attitude is definitely a little odd, but it's natural to think that Akira's a subject. No, it's not. It sounds like he was also at odds with Kanji, so maybe there was some rumors spreading within the company. Alright, is there anything else for me to remember, since we're not done yet? Wait, on the day the will was read, Azusa said that Akira was meeting with someone. Ayumi, can you figure out who that might have been? Sure, leave Akira to me. If Akira really stole the antiques, he must have sold them somewhere. I'll start with that.
You should pay a visit to Yoshio Corporation and get more information from Jiru. Yeah, I'll see what I can dig up. Something else I noticed. I don't think I've ever seen you wear short sleeves before, Trevor.
What? Oh, yeah?
Anyway, we have another long day. What? Of all the things to bring up. What?
Alright, now you've just confused me. Why in the world would you bring that up of all things? That is so random. That is the most random thing in the world to bring up. Okay. Okay, well, that was weird. But hey, that's another chapter down. This is getting interesting. I'm really into this. I still don't like the stupid dialogue system. And like in terms of like core game design, I think it's really dumb design. And on a personal level, I can't stand the attitude of this family. This family is terrible. But the game overall, this is really intriguing. So I'm really into this. So that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time to catch you all tomorrow for some more Famicom Detective Club. Goodbye.